What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games. In today's video, we have a brand new raid event coming to Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. This time, it's gonna be some 5-star Paradox version exclusives that you may be able to get for the first time if you don't have any trade partners, don't have both copies of the game, which I think overall is going to be pretty great this weekend. Just try to get enough of these to assist you with future raiding and VGC action. And of course, guys, if you like this type of content, enjoy these videos, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. Consider supporting the channel by joining the Pan Fam and a join channel member button below. So let's dive right into it. So the story here is the next Pokemon Scarlet and Violet Terra Raid Battle event has been announced. Focuses on Brute Bonnet for Scarlet and Iron Hands for Violet. So yes, you can only get the raid that is correlated to your game. But if you do have Nintendo Switch Online, you can go online and join up with other users of different versions and get the other Paradox Pokemon. So, and I will say this, Iron Hands is actually one of the best Paradox Pokemon straight up. This is a raid legend Pokemon. Pretty good in VGC still, but is absolutely one of the best raid Pokemon out there. So Violet people definitely have a big winner here. So for Scarlet players, definitely try to go online and get an Iron Hands yourself if you already don't have one. Then Brute Bonnet, honestly, not a great Pokemon in general, but if you don't have one at least, it is time to get one. Now, there really isn't any other boost. Now, reading the full story here that Cerebi has reported on, it really just says Brute Bonnet and Scarlet, Iron Hands, and Violet. These will be 5-star raids, and this event will start on March 22nd through March 24th. So it's going to be this weekend. We're going to be having this raid. So also don't expect any Herba Mystica drops. Those seem to be only for 7-star raids at this point. So if you want to farm Herba Mystica, then keep your Charizard raid, because this will not have it. This is really only good for players who want quick raid kills and who don't have these Pokemon. Besides that, I don't really see much of an audience. And personally, I was actually hoping they were announcing some sort of like event, like an outbreak event, because I think those are overall more fun. If they don't do a 7-star raid, I'd rather have that, right? But you know, that's good for those players at the end of the day. Now, just to break it down for the people who might need assistance with the raids, I got very quick builds here. So Iron Hands is going to be a defensive and HP monster. So if you want to defeat this Iron Hands, which I do believe is going to be Terra Grass from the photo here. This looks like Terra Grass, and this looks like a Terra Poison on the Brute Bonnet. Probably would recommend having a fire type, because you're not weak to electric, you're not weak to fighting naturally. And that special defense is 68, so you can probably like set up a couple of nasty plots and just really blow up this Iron Hands. Now, Brute Bonnet is actually more of a trickier Pokemon to raid against, because it does have a high attack stat at 127, decent defenses with 111 HP, 199 defense, and 199 special defense. So 99's defenses here, pretty strong, but it is pretty slow, so easy to outspeed. Now, the only problem with this Pokemon, if you didn't know, it does learn a very scary move, which is Spore. So raiding this even online can be a little bit tricky if you don't have like a safety goggles on, or you know, if you have a Pokemon that has an ability that allows it to prevent sleep from occurring, or as a grass type Pokemon, because grass type Pokemon are immune to powdered moves. Now, for some quick builds, I got some builds for the Iron Hands hill. So Iron Hands, Reshiram is going to be a pretty decent choice. You can get this in the game naturally right now. You're just going to go max special attack here. So you want these numbers right over here, which is super easy. Pretty much Fusion Flare, Blue Flare, Flamethrower with the item Shell Bell, and that's going to be giving you the 252 in so max special attack. And then you can go, actually not max special defense, you want to go max defense, or if you just want to use a generalist, just go max HP. That's gonna be fine with me. Max HP is gonna work pretty well too. I mean, it's a 5-star raid, so I wouldn't overcommit your resources, and just make sure it's Terrafire. Now, I do think a really good Pokemon for this raid is actually going to be Chandelure. Chandelure with the max special attack, modest nature, and the max defense is going to be great. Shell Bell to give it that HP regain. Flame Body, so whenever the Iron Hands punches you, 30% chance that the Pokemon will be burned. It was going to cut the attack stat in half. You have Calm Mind, which is going to boost your special attack. Flamethrower for your damage move and Shell Bell recovery. Will-O-Wisp to burn the Iron Hands, and then Acid Armor to raise your defense by 2. Then lastly, we have Armor Rouge here. Armor Rouge is actually really good. You get Calm Mind, you get Armor Cannon, Flamethrower, and Iron Defense. I actually believe you also get Acid Spray. Yeah, you get Acid Spray here as well. So you could remove Armor Cannon and probably put on Acid Spray. And then we can do something like Iron Defense over here. This will probably be the ideal Armarouge build because you can boost up your special attack with Calm Mind, lower the special defense, even lower into Iron Hands, and then use Flamethrower of Shell Bell to get that HP back. I recommend max special attack, max defense, plus Modest Nature on this, so it'll be a fairly easy run. Now for the Brute Bonnet, once again, reviewing the Brute Bonnet. Good defenses overall, but the physical attack is the scary thing. It is grass and a dark type normally, but it's going to be Terra Poison. So I think Landorus is actually going to be pretty good here because when ground types do resist poison, so that's going to be pretty nice. And because you're grass, you're ground and flying, you resist grass type moves, or to be neutral, which is going to be helpful. Have the ability Sheer Force is going to be great. It's going to make Earth Power do like way more damage, which is going to be phenomenal. I do recommend Shell Bell still. You know, some people will say Life Orb because they have Sheer Force, but that HP sustain for those solos. But honestly, you can just sit there, nasty plot like once or twice, and just spam Earth Power, which is going to be really good. And then I recommend max special attack, max defense with Modest Nature. You can also do Necrozma. I think Necrozma is actually be pretty good with the Terra Psychic here. And we're going to have Shell Bell and max attack, max defense, Adamant Nature. You have Swords Dance, and then you can just start spamming Psychic Fangs. You will be weak to Dark type moves, but you do have Iron Defense, and you have pretty decent defense overall. So you should be fine with Necrozma, Dust Wing. Lastly, I think Annihilate is actually going to be really good because we do have the ability Vital Spirit. So Vital Spirit allows you to not fall asleep. So if you get hit by Spore, you won't go to sleep. And then you can do the classic Annihilate by just run max HP, max attack, Adamant Nature. So what you do is turn 1 Focus Energy, and then from there, you just spam Rage Fist. You don't really need to use Bulk Up, but it's a good move to have whatsoever. You can also have Screech on here too to lower the defense, but Focus Energy is going to be really helpful. It's going to ignore any changes, and it's going to allow you to do a lot more damage. So turn 1 Focus Energy and spam Rage Fist is going to probably be a really good way. And, you know, Terra Ghost is going to be the ideal here. You don't want to go with Terra Fighting. Terra Ghost with Rage Fist pretty much clears most raids in the game. But there we have it, guys. That is going to be our raid event for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I know this isn't what everyone was looking forward to, but hey, it's an event. It's cool. I'll probably check it out for a little bit. All right, guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I really appreciate it. Catch you guys next time. Peace out and have a good one.